everybody, and welcome to the Bryan Channel. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to 2026, the new year. New 2026. We already passed the new year. We're now in February. As you can tell, the room is full. Valentine's Day, because today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. To everyone on YouTube. So before I even get really started on what I'm gonna be starting today, I'm gonna let you guys really know. I know you guys have been talking about, because I got a lot of people asking me why am I so quiet on YouTube. A lot of my coworkers, a lot of my managers have told me why am I so quiet on YouTube. So I'm gonna let you guys know what's been going on. The real reason why I've been quiet on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, is because, I've been busy, I've been working, I've been doing a lot of stuff. So it's very hard to get some videos done, and this and that. So that's the only reason why I haven't done anything, because I've been so busy with work. I've been dealing with stuff on my laptop. I've been dealing with a lot of other stuff, So I've been busy. So this is the reason why it is what it is. But today, since it's Valentine's Day, since my schedule has gone from like 10 to 5, from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning, since, speaking, especially at that one too, my schedule's been, crazy, because of schedule changes, and people are calling off, and or something else happens, I have to cover their shift, and so that's why I haven't been on YouTube a lot. So it's been quiet. Also, because I've been quiet because I've been getting harassed on YouTube, and because of that, apparently someone gave out my YouTube channel to some person, this guy named Kyle Butcher. And like I said, I actually mentioned a name in this right now. He is stalking me because he just feels like he could do whatever he wants. So that's why, you guys can't really comment on my videos. So that's why in my videos, every time I do videos, I always say, hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and then I say, you guys can't comment because what's been going on. So that's why I've been so quiet. For like this video that I'm gonna be doing for Valentine's Day, you guys won't not be commenting on my videos because, I'm still, trying to protect myself from this person and trying to be safe, and sorry, and have him gone harassing me. Now, YouTube did, they can't really block people. They did it before, but there is a button that you can do if you really want to get rid of somebody off of YouTube that you don't even like, or they're harassing you and stuff like that. You could just, hit them from your channel. All the comments and everything will get removed, but they won't be able to see what you post. So they're gonna be mad about it. So let them be mad about it. So that's what I kind of did. I kind of figured it out on YouTube. Like, a lot of things has changed. The algorithm has changed. The platform, has been the same, but a lot of stuff has been changed. So that's why. So that's why I'm letting you guys know. That's why it's been so quiet, because I've been working and because I've been getting harassed. So, and even the police won't do anything about it. Yeah, granted, there is something to do about the situation, but I'm in another whole state, and this person's from California, so there's no point of reporting this guy. So the only way I can do is get rid of him. He's trying to follow me on Instagram. He did try to follow me on TikTok. It's like he thinks he could do whatever he wants and to troll people. But see, I'm not the only one getting harassed by him. A lot of people are having the same problem. So I'm gonna let you guys know something about that. If you got somebody that's harassing you, that's saying a lot of stuff about you, just block the person. Or if you have a YouTube channel, you can always hide them from your channel, and they won't be able to comment or do anything about anything. So it's better than safe than sorry. I understand, you're going through this, and you don't have time to go to the police. Like, I don't have time to go to the police, because it's like, what's the point? They're not gonna do anything about it. All they cared about is whatever. So, but anyways, so that's what I'm letting you guys know all about it. So anyways, enough said about that one. So today, let's get started on today's video. So today I'm gonna be building this Lego today for Valentine's Day. This is also a gift for my girlfriend. I didn't know my mom had this, because I had another video that I did once on Valentine's Day. I think last year was a flower, or and when I did that, it broke because I dropped it by accident. And those kind of Legos are not as easy to build, but as a kid, you build Legos, you have fun, you play with them, and then as you get older, as you're adult, they become collections. So you have to realize that these Legos are meant to be for like collection. That's why they have ages on the boxes. So ages going up. So that's what they have on these boxes now. So that's why I was thinking about this at work, with one of my coworkers, and I was telling my coworker, who was my shift leader, my manager, team leader, and I was talking about if coaching wasn't the best option for me, I have another option, was to join the Lego company, because I'm so good at building Legos. This isn't like one of my good passions to do, is build Legos for fun, and this and that, because when I have kids in the future, I want to look at my Legos. If they want to play with it, I don't care, as long as they don't break it, because it's like they're collectibles. If they really want Legos like that, I can always buy them Legos, but they gotta remember, nothing's cheap. With these Legos. So yeah, so I have another option that I want to really do, is build Legos. Join the Lego company. And I actually looked at careers for that, and that's probably one of my other options I want to do. If coaching wasn't the right fit, I can get into Lego. So but anyways, so we're gonna be building this today. This only has about 133 pieces. It's 8 and up, as you can see from right here. And this is by Brickcraft. So as you can see, this is what it has, and this is what's in the back. You can choose any of these right here. So you can choose any of these here. This is what it looks like the inside, and this is what it looks like on the front. So yeah, but like I said, anyways, let's get started on the video, and yeah, let's go open up this box. Alright, I'm gonna set my phone down so that you guys can watch what I do. This way you guys get an idea of what I'm actually doing for a change. Oh. Okay, so it gave me like plates, which is cool. These are the Lego pieces. Awesome. Oh, and it comes with a book, so we're gonna be doing it from the book this time. And it's got more pieces to this, so yeah, well, that's pretty much all in it. Sticker inside. Oh, so it gave me a sticker inside, so I get to choose like whatever sticker. That's cool. Okay, so it gave me like a sticker. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we're gonna be doing this in the book right here. This is what we're building. We're building a box of chocolates. This is a Lego set I'm gonna be building, and let's really get started on it. They even got some cool ones here. Before I even show you, if you want to join, the Brickcraft community, you can join right here. Just the barcode's right here. I even have it on my desk, so I can really join. It's a scan your QR code with your phone camera, and you can join and build Legos. Also from here, it's got different kinds. So this is the one that I'm gonna be building. They got a teddy bear, and they got a pink and red flower. I got this one, and yeah, like I said, this wasn't easy to build, so this one should be easy to build. So since I got these, and this is what I have. Alright, so with that being quite said, let's get started building this stuff. Let's get really started on building so that you guys can actually see what I'm building. So let's get started. Okay, so we got the plates. We're definitely gonna have to start opening up these ones. I don't need right now, but this is a start off. Sorry, I'm coughing. It's been a hell of a week. So yeah, this is what I'm building. So maybe we'll just do this. Separate them this way, they're right over here. Alright, so let me just separate them so that they're all in a good spot. And I'm gonna put this here so that way you guys can see what I'm actually building. You guys won't see the book, but you guys will see what I'm actually building here. So I'm gonna need this brick. This brick I can put it over here. So for the first one, we're gonna be doing a heart. So we need to find a heart. And it looks like it's gonna go like that. Okay, so this is mostly like the setup. So this is actually cool. This is the actual setup of what this is gonna be. Okay, so this is actually the base of it, and this is what holds it. So that's pretty cool. It looks really small, but okay. Let's really get started on it. Okay, so now we're on number 4. So we're gonna need I'm gonna do this by 2, so this way it's better to guide me through it. Where are those little pieces? Yeah, see, this is why I said you gotta find them. And I'm usually actually pretty quick on these things. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm really not. But this time I'm actually gonna be working it. So this is how it's gonna work. And that's pretty awesome. Then I'm gonna start working on them. Okay, so this is actually the base. This is what I just built. So this is like a heart. Okay, so when that's done, then I go on to build. Holy shit. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Ah, okay, so this is what we're building. Oh, let's see. There it is. Looks pretty neat. I'm gonna make sure that everything's tight so that way it's all in together. Looks like I'm building the base of this, so this is actually pretty cool. So it's gonna be like the top. So that's probably what I'm doing. Ah, Jesse, you heard the click. Okay, now okay, so this is what it made. Okay, so now I do I get one of these. So I'm building the entire thing. Okay. And then I get another one. Okay, so I'm just building the actual base of this. Okay, so that's like I'm building the candy. So this is pretty cool. So I'm building the candy. Okay, so these are the chocolates. Okay. Oh, these guys. It's not that one, it's this one. It's another piece of candy. Okay. This is pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Doesn't really have to matter what part, as long as I'm building this together. Ooh, whatever chocolate this is. So that's what I'm doing. The chocolates. Oh, the chocolates. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. It's very hard to see in these dark. That's why it's called dark chocolates, because these are dark chocolate ones. Kind of more like See's candy. And trust me, See's candy is pretty really good. They really have. And I'm not gonna lie to you. See's candy is like so good. Y'all should really try See's candy. It is to die for. They got a lot of different types of chocolates, I'm telling you. And they do. Okay. So I'm actually building the chocolates. Okay. Okay. Whatever these chocolates will be, that's what that will be. Ooh, this is another one. Good job, this color. That's weird. Am I missing a piece? Or am I not seeing it? Ah, because it's pink, that's why. Okay, so I'm actually making the chocolates now. Okay. Another dark one. That is pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. And then I get to build the actual last chocolate. I think it's the last chocolate, I think. Probably not. I don't even know where this goes. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Like a chocolate bar I'm building. And then whatever this is, it's a box of chocolates. And there you have it. Box of chocolates. Different kinds. Pretty cool. Alright, and now I finished the base. There we go. There's that. And now we flip it over to do the bass. So this is what we're gonna be doing now. And then we start the next one. Need 4 of these guys. Okay. So they were supposed to go. I see why. I didn't do it right. I didn't do this one right. Okay, hold on. We will fix it eventually. Hold on, let me go back. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, we need to go back to what I was working on. Great. Okay, that one was supposed to be over there.
Was there a top of this? I'm not using this. I didn't plan it.
No.
Well, put it somewhere. I got a regular backup storage, but I got to delete a file, and then I'll load it onto that. I'll use that.
Okay.
Because that is going to take forever and keep getting error after.
Alright, sorry about that. That was my grandma. I had to be sure that I can fix this, and I fixed it right. I'm gonna make sure I check this before I even know that I did it right. I did it wrong, that's why I was like looking at like, well, shit. So, alright, sorry about that. And that was my grandma. She was telling me about the new thing we're going back to is Norton, because McCafe is no longer supporting it anymore, so because we can't afford it. Alright, so this is the base. This is what we have, and this is what We did. There's a box of chocolates. Pretty good. I wonder what's your favorite kind of chocolate. All right, so now that one's pretty done. Now we do the next one. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm actually pushing it. Because this is the whole reason why. Because this is what happens. So I want to carefully do the same thing. Just to make sure I got this in right. Let's see what this looks like afterwards. Alright, so now we're building the top base. So that looks pretty nice. I gotta make sure I put these in. Okay, so I want to make sure I did. Okay, I did it right. This time I actually did it right. Alright. So I just gotta make sure that I have this in right, because sometimes I don't have it right if I don't get it in right. This is one thing else you gotta make sure you have to be careful what you're actually building, because you know if you mess up on something like I just did, you're not gonna get it right. So just be careful what you even build, especially with any Lego. Like I said, make sure you read the book or or whatever it says on your laptop, all that stuff. Alright, so this is now what we got. Now we build base. And like I said, whatever extra pieces we got, we can add it, make it look fancy, like fancy Santa. Okay. Okay. All right. And now we get to choose a sticker. I wonder what we could choose. You know what? I thought about this sticker. This one right about here. Awesome. And alright. And guess what? And guess what, guys? We built it. Pretty awesome. You can even actually open this up. Has a box of chocolates, and then you can close it. It's like you're trying to eat, box of chocolates. Alright, so that's what we actually built today. So, anyways, these are all the pieces that we built. And there we go. We built it. Alright. That being said, alright, let me get my camera up here. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me see. Sorry about that, I had to adjust it. Alright, so with that being said, we actually built this. I actually built this Lego. Pretty cool. I actually like it. I hope my girlfriend actually likes this. I would ship it, but like I said, it's gonna get broken or gonna get stolen. So it's like my keychain that got stolen. But anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all we did. Anyways, thanks for watching the Bryan Channel. Thanks for watching what I've been building. I am gonna be posting this on YouTube, so go watch my video and see what I do next. And I will catch you in another video. Speaking of that, before we even get started on that, we're going to be going back to Harry Potter and Lego Star Wars because Harry Potter is celebrating 25 years of magic. So we're going to be building this one next. Eventually. I don't know what date. We got it in February, so we got about 2 weeks. So to be ready to get started on it. So that's what we're going to be building. So we're going back to Harry Potter and going back to Lego Star Wars because they're both celebrating. This one Harry Potter celebrating 25 years of magic, and Lego Star Wars is celebrating 27 years of Lego Star Wars because it's been around since 1999. That's the time I've been around. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the Bryan Channel. Like I said, I'm gonna be posting this video on YouTube, and if you guys don't have YouTube, I'm gonna post it on Facebook. You can follow me, add me on Facebook if you guys want. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I will see you in another video, hopefully time soon. Anyways, thanks for have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day to all my friends and families, my girlfriend and everybody. Like I said, enjoy. Anyways, bye guys.